So hey guys, so I forgot to say this, and I don't know how I forgot because this is like extremely important. And thank you guys for 100 subscribers. That's honestly like a milestone that I never even thought I would get to, and it's something unbelievable. Like, I know there's people on YouTube that 5 million, 2 million, like a whole bunch of subscribers, but honestly, like, this is just something that I never thought I would get to, and I'm at 100 subscribers. That's just crazy. It's like unbelievable. I honestly cannot thank you guys enough. I hope you guys keep subscribing and keep liking my videos. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough, and that's so unbelievable. And I just want to say that before I start telling you guys everything. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoy this story. Hey guys, so I hope you guys are having a nice day. Sorry that I didn't, well, you know what, I didn't make a video last week, but I accidentally deleted it, and I was gonna do a video around the week, but then I got sick, and it was a pretty long week at work, and yeah, so now I'm making a video today. I'm off, and it's so nice to be out. Anyways, well, speaking of work, I'm gonna tell you this video is not beauty related. It's not gonna be any of that. It's gonna be about when I burned my hand at work. And I'm sorry my voice sounds weird. Like I said, I'm really getting better, and yeah, but I burned my hand at work, and it was probably like, it probably will not sound interesting, but at that point I was like, oh my god, like, it was horrible. Like, it was really horrible. But I'm gonna show you guys of how it looks. Hope you guys can see it. I don't want to get too close, but I don't want to get too far. I want you guys to see, like, basically like all of it. Where I burned my hand. So now I have a scar, probably for life. I don't know if it's gonna take off or not. Supposedly people told me that, yeah, it's gonna take time, and then I should put a cream, but I haven't found like a good cream for this, so I still have to find one. So if you guys have any cream that actually works to take off to hide like scars or like fade them away and stuff, just comment below and tell me which ones, because I really don't want to have this forever in my hand. Because people always ask me, what happened in your hand? What happened? And this and that, and then I end up telling them. But anyways, let's start with the story. Because I don't want to make this video too long. Because basically this happened at work. So, but I'm not going to be using different names because I don't want to tell you guys the real name. Well, I would like to tell you guys, but it's like, it's not up to me. It's up to them and stuff. So, and I don't want to ask them and stuff. But anyway, let's go back to 2 weeks ago. I had asked my manager, I'm like, hey, can I get this day off, or can I just come a little bit later because I have it done? And I work in the midday shift, which is like from 12 to 6, 12 to 7. And she's like, oh yeah, it's fine, I'll just give you the day off and stuff. So I gave her my 2-week notice, and then after 2 weeks, the second that week came. And then I had told her, she put me on the schedule, so I'm like, hey, you put me on the schedule at the same shift and everything. I'm like, I cannot come in that day. Remember I told you on my doctor's appointment? And she was like, oh yeah, and stuff. She was like, oh, don't worry about it. She's like, you're gonna trade shifts with Alberto. And Alberto is one of my coworkers, but that's not his real name. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. So we changed our shifts. He worked in the midday, and then I worked in the morning. And keep in mind, like I said, I work in the midday shift. I've been working there for probably a year now, and I only work night shift and morning shift. Night shift and midday shift. Like, I've never worked morning shift. Like, that was my first time ever. And then I came in at 6 in the morning, and everything was fine. I felt lost. I really did not know there wasn't much to do, and like, I didn't know what to do. So then I'm like, oh, I just started brewing the coffee. So I brewed the coffees. The middle one was already brewed, so there wasn't much to do. So I just brewed the one from the right and the one from the left, the side ones. And then after, I just started fixing some other stuff. And then coworker Natalie, she came in and she brewed the middle coffee, and I did not notice that. So then I just came back. I'm like, I did not know what to do, so like I just started checking if like the coffee were brewed and stuff, because I forgot that I brewed them. So I was just putting like the coffee basket where you put the filters in. So I don't know why. I'm a right-hander. I don't know why I didn't use my right hand. But I pulled each of them, and then when I got to the middle, I pulled it, and I did not notice that the coffee was brewing. So, all the coffee grounds or hot water that was making the coffee, like it all spilled in my hand, the coffee ground. And the coffee grounds are like extremely, really hot. So it was just like, I was like, oh my god, I'm like, this really just happened on the day that I work in the morning shift and stuff. And I see a spider in my window, and it's bothering me. It's really bothering me, but I'm not gonna do anything yet because I'm scared of spiders. And my window is closed, so everything's fine. But anyways, all the coffee grounds, all the water spilled in my hand. At that moment, I was like, oh my god, like, I wanted to keep it low-key. I'm like, I don't want anyone to know, I don't want anyone to see. So like, the first thing I did, I just looked at my hand, and like, I just went like that with this hand. Like, I take off all the coffee grounds, and then I just started cleaning everything, the mess that I did, so no one will notice. And there was like not a sink, but our front desk is sort of like a sink, so I just like washed everything off. And then I went to the back, and then I wanted to put cold water, but I pressed on the cold button so the water could come out, but hot water came out instead, so it made it like a lot worse. And when that happened, the sink was here, and then there's like a table here. And then I was like, and then my coworker, she's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, I just burned my hand with the water. It's fine. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. She's like, okay. So I went back to the front, and then like I had like my hand like that, and like I said, like basically like my whole hand was burned. Now I only have the scar here, but basically my whole hand was burned, and like I was covering it like that. And then my coworker there see like a little bit of red here, because I didn't really cover it all. And then she's like, what happened? Why'd your hand red? I'm like, well, I just burned my hand with that. She's like, oh my god, are you okay and everything? I'm like, yeah. And that was my coworker, Natalie. And then she had asked another one of my coworkers, Stephanie. And she's a little bit older than us. She's not really our age. And she asked, Natalie asked Stephanie, what can you do when you burn your hands? She's like, oh, just put some ice. So I put some ice. And then after like I was still covering it, and then my manager, she noticed that, and she was like, she's like, what happened? I was like, I burned my hand. I'm like laughing. I was like that. She was like, oh my god, Maritza, because my real name is Maritza, but she was like, oh my god, how did it happen and stuff. And then she took me to the back, and she gave me like a cream to put in and stuff. So it didn't really help, because I mean, it was sort of like a 2nd degree burn, and then that cream was only like for like a 1st degree burn, which is kind of like similar. They're both similar, but I mean, the 2nd degree burn is still a little bit worse. My other coworker, Johnny, he came in, and then he's like, what happened? I started telling him, and then he wrapped something around me, and I had that on for the rest of the day. And then after, I still was working like that, because like I said, like I didn't want to lose any hours. So I'm like, I felt like everything was fine. And then after that, I was working like that, and then like probably like an hour before I left, like I wanted to see how it was. So like I did a little bit to the thing that I had around me. Like I did that to it just to see how it was. And then like I saw like, it was so disgusting, but I saw like a huge, like a big blister. It was like big, like horrible. Like, you guys have like no clue how bad it was. And I was like, oh my god, can this like not happen to me right now? And like, I have a picture of it, but I'm not gonna show you guys because it was disgusting. Me, myself, and I was disgusted just by even looking at it, and I was the one that had it. But anyways, so I got off work, and like it burned. Like even though it burned, like I was still working like that because, like I said, I didn't want to lose any hours. And then I got home and I showed my mom. Then my day was still going on like that. I still had it at home. I went to the dentist. I got home, and then I was like, it was probably like, because my dentist is not here. It's in like 30 minutes away from where I live. So then I came back like around 7, and I'm like, it was just like a hard day overall. Like I was making it hard, but I felt like that was just bad luck. So I'm like, you know what, they already had enough, I can't take this, I'm just gonna take a nap, because overall it was burning. And my mom, she wanted to take me to the hospital, but you know, teenagers like me never listen. So I took a nap, and then I woke up, and then I just beating like that little ball. It was just disgusting. I'm like, I can't have it. I'm like, I need to take it out. So I told my mom, like, how can I pop it and stuff? And she's like, oh, just grab a needle but disinfect it. So I disinfected it with alcohol. And then after like I popped and I saw like the whole water coming out, I'm like, oh my god, it's disgusting. And then like a few days passed, and then basically everything that happened, like my skin, well, you know what, the next day on Saturday, my mom wanted me to go to the hospital because overall like it burned and the pain didn't really go away, but I still didn't want to go to the hospital. So it was probably like 11 in the night, and then we went to the pharmacy at Walgreens, since they have one here that's 24 hours. So we went. The guy didn't really help. I think that he didn't even know what could help me, so he gave me like a cream, but me didn't help. Then the next day on Sunday, my manager gave me the day off because she said just so my hand could get a little better before I went into work. And then I had that Sunday off, and I went to CVS and asked him if I should go to the hospital and stuff. And the lady, the pharmacist, she was like, no, it's fine. She was just like, just let it heal, put something around it, and once it's healed, you put some other type of cream. I forgot which ones he told me, but I haven't bought it, so I need to try that one too. And then after that whole week passed, I started something around it, and then my skin started peeling off. It just looked pink, it looked horrible, it looked disgusting. So then on Saturday, that week after on Saturday, I went to the hospital, and I felt like I didn't have the need to go to the hospital, but moms are just, well, my parents are just too worried. Like, they worry too much, and they feel like they wanted to see if I was fine. So I went to the hospital, and they just said that everything was fine, that they were surprised that it wasn't, because it was like another type of skin, like I had to let it heal. So they were surprised it wasn't infected, since I wasn't really taking care of it and stuff. But they did tell me the next time we go to a hospital that ever happens, hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Then they gave me something, they gave me like another cream to, supposedly the scar won't stay there, but it really hasn't helped at all, so I just stopped putting it on. But basically that's it. I'm just trying to let you guys know, be careful when you guys are around the kitchen or a fast food place, because it's honestly horrible when you burn yourself, and it's always good to get it checked out. So overall, I'm happy that I went. It would have been better to go to the doctor, but overall, I'm happy that I got it checked out. Even if it was a hospital, at least I knew it was fine. And pretty much that's it for my story. I was gonna tell you guys a story that just last week I went through that was probably like the scariest that I have gone through. One, I was driving by myself at night. So pretty much that's it. I will tell you guys the story, but I kind of wanted to start you guys something small, nothing so extremely dangerous and stuff, but I will tell you guys some more stuff later on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you guys did, please subscribe and please like, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.